Hi guys, it's Aria here, and I'm going to do a reading from the Astro Persona Oracle, and I've got some really amazing cards showing up here. We're going to get into that in just a second, but before I do, I just want to show you guys our drawing for this week is going to be this deck here, the Gemstone edition of the iN2IT Oracle. You're going to want to go to iN2ITOracle.com to sign up for our giveaway. We're going to be announcing the winner on Monday, July 1st, so make sure you do that if you haven't already. And now, without any further ado, let's take a look at what we have that came up for this reading. Okay, I feel very strongly that we're talking here about a person, likely a man. It might be, a woman. Take the gender and switch it around if that seems to apply better for you. But regardless, all of these came up as men. And we have this stunningly handsome man here. And this is going to be the characteristics of this person. Okay, so the Astro Persona Oracle can be used in a lot of different ways. One of the things you can do is you can actually create astrology readings with this deck based on a person's astrology signs. But I also like to use it in relationship readings because it really shows me who comes up in a relationship and kind of what the situation or the underlying energies with that person are. And so what we have right here is somebody who wants and desires admiration. Their Venus in Capricorn could be their actual sign for them. They could be a Capricorn, or they may have Venus in Capricorn, but regardless, there's somebody who is very successful, charming, but they really want respect and admiration. They're a workaholic. They love getting the VIP treatment wherever they go. They have a high social standing, or at least they aspire to one. And if they're going to be married to someone, they're going to marry for image. They're attracted by accomplishments. Okay, so if this sounds like the person that you're dealing with here, this reading is for you. So another characteristic of this, I feel like it's the same person, is that they're also inherently wounded in regard to intimacy and trust. Does that sound like the person you're dealing with here? So they have Neptune in the 8th house Scorpio, possibly, but the characteristics of this is what is actually, I feel like, is the real crux of the matter, or the challenge in your relationship with them. They're very decisive, observant, they're moody, analytical, they like transcendental experiences. But they have porous boundaries, meaning they're not very good with boundaries at all, or they try to set up boundaries, but they pretty much let people walk over them. They also project abandonment, and there's a deep mistrust of others. And so whatever's happening with you and this person, in order to get to that deeper level, is going to require them, and again, this also actually could be you. So if this resonates with you being this person, take the message here for you. So it's going to require going into deep within yourself or themselves and alchemizing whatever those areas of wounds are. That means to shift the energy around those wounds in order and change it so that it no longer is holding them back. That's going to be what's needed. And they also have this card here comes up as they really have strong feelings of external disapproval. Like this has to do with their lack of or their feeling of having a hard time having intimacy and trust, comes from them, maybe from their childhood. It's Uranus in the 6th house of Virgo, feeling like they are never good enough. They feel like they're never being approved of. So I'm going to tell you right now that based on this information, I think that in order for you, if you're dealing with this person, one of the keys to being able to connect with them is going to be to let them know that you do approve. Like whenever there's something that they're doing or something about your interactions with them that is, you're really enjoying and that is rewarding and beneficial to your connection with them, make sure that they know, so that they have that understanding that you do approve, because it's going to go a long way in overcoming the issues with intimacy and trust. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards from the iN2IT Oracle, the Gemstone edition. Let me pull those cards and we'll get right back into some more advice about how you can deal with this person. I was just shuffling from the iN2IT Oracle right here, and this is what came up. First of all, I got the Firefly, and this does talk about there being a very special soul spark. I even feel like it's I have it's number 11 here, and so it's very much of that like past life deep connection with this person. And in fact, it's magical, and connecting with them is for you and for both of you, it is part of a process of self-discovery and someone very exceptional. So that just came up here. I also want to show you the white wolf here, because the white wolf is an incredible messenger of confidence, guidance, helping you know that you can trust your inner knowing and believing in your power. So I do feel like a key with this person, in dealing with this person, is for you to trust your inner knowing, for you to believe in yourself and to know that you have the instincts, the knowledge that, within yourself that you can tap into to handle the situation, to handle the dynamic with this relationship. And that's going to really go a long way in helping you overcome the problems with intimacy and trust with this person. Is you trusting and believing in yourself, because it spreads over to it's conveyed into your relationship with this person. When you believe and trust in yourself, it will help them believe and trust in you better as well. So it helps you overcome that intimacy and trust issues. If that sounds like you, please comment below. Now, I've got the clock here, and I also have the tree. These cards are very much about things that really have lasting power and staying. The clock talks about perfect timing, longevity, it's unstoppable. It has this long-term kind of thing, especially with the tree. The tree has that vitality and long-term as well. So I do think that whatever you're going through with this person, there is still all the potential there for it to, being in a sense, developing over time and getting over the hurdles that are currently in place, but it's going to be something that's taking time, and the roots of the tree, and the growth of the tree take time as well. So as long as you have the ability to stick it out, really tapping into your own inner knowing again with that, and remembering, that both you and that other person have that soul spark together. Because I also have the wishes are coming true. I have the stars, and I have peace, miracles, even falling in love, hope, providence, being blessed. If this sounds like something you are really wanting and longing for in your relationship, please comment below. And I also have here the raccoon, and the raccoon does talk about problem solver, clever problem solver, being able to, be creative and adaptive, resourceful. I do feel like it really is going back to here. If you can tap into that inner part of your knowing, that you will be able to go into that deep place and pull out what it is that you need from within yourself to navigate and to solve the problems that might be occurring in that situation with this person, in order to overcome, the intimacy and trust. And I do think this is a big key here. This person wants to be admired. And if you do admire them, let them know. Let them know that you think they're really an amazing person. Sometimes we don't. We can get so focused on what it is that we want out of a relationship and what we want from that other person that we forget that we have the ability to shift the situation by giving them maybe what it is that you're wanting and needing in the relationship. They're attracted by accomplishments in you, but they're also really wanting to be affirmed for their own accomplishments. So if you do appreciate their accomplishments, make sure that you speak the words and say that. I really hope you guys enjoy the reading. And don't forget, sign up at iN2ITOracle.com. I'm giving away tarot decks, oracle decks, jewelry, all kinds of things. And if you haven't signed up yet, you're going to want to do that and stay on the list, because you can win more than once.